Bitter criticism. Cgtn top 5 from the highlights. Intern says politics, May 31, 2025. International Children's Day. President Xi's time with children. And there's a photograph, two photographs actually. One of the photographs shows President Xi waters a tree with children. It's interesting because in Spanish and Portuguese, I guess all Latin languages, we have a better word for water, only just water. Water is water, but what do you do with water? How do you feed a vegetable? You riega, regadío, regar. Anyway, let's go. During a voluntary tree planting activity in Fendang district. Xi Jinping is such a nice guy. Well, but all this photograph is from this very day, 2025. She was watering plants. And there's another photograph. President Xi talks with students at a classroom in Beijing Yujing School. And here we go with the news. Children are the future of the country and the hope of the Chinese nation. The growth and well-being of children always weighed heavily on the mind of President Xi Jinping. Sending greetings to children across China on June 1st, International Children's Day. Since 2013, Xi has called himself a friend of different youths. Despite a very tight schedule, he has managed to find time to talk to children, visit schools, participate in children-focused events, and respond to letters from the children. These children should ask for a scholarship for university. You have to think in the future. I will do it. If I had the chance to talk to Chi, hey Chi, I want a master degree scholarship, please. Some of the moments the president shared with them offer insight into his high hopes for youngsters pursuing all-round development and growing into talent for society. The Chinese leader also took time to join activities with children inside and outside the classroom. For years, she has joined the annual tree planting events in Beijing, telling the children to cultivate an appreciation of work, environmental protection, and thriftiness. Thriftiness? I didn't know this word. Noting, quote, when the young people are strong, the country will be strong. She put emphasis on children's well-rounded development and expressed care about their health and growth in particular. Yeah, nice one. Highlighting the importance of children's sound moral grounding, intellectual ability, physical vigor, aesthetic sensibility, and work skills. He urged Chinese children in the new era to have high aspirations and dreams, enjoy studying and working, be grateful and friendly, and have the courage to innovate and strive. I want to study, Chi, please give me a master degree scholarship, please. Second news, politics again. June 1st, this tomorrow, or maybe this today. Defense spokesperson, U.S. exploits Shangri-La dialogue to create dispute. It's a regular size news, 3 minutes reading, June 1st, June 2025. Shang Xiaogang, a spokesperson for China's Ministry of National Defense. Ministry of National Defense. A Chinese defense spokesperson on Sunday said the United States habitually exploits the Shangri-La dialogue to create dispute, incite confrontation, and pursue its own interests. Shang Xiaogang, a spokesperson for China's Ministry of National Defense, made the remarks in a statement expressing opposition to the negative remarks related to China made by U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth at the 22nd edition of the Shangri-La Dialogue in Singapore. The U.S. Defense Secretary's remarks were saturated with entrenched hegemonic logic, bullying tactics, and Cold War mentality, Shang said. They grossly violate China's sovereignty and interests, distort China's policy positions, blatantly disregard regional countries' joint efforts to uphold prosperity and stability, and severely deviate from the global aspiration for peace and development, he said. Quote, "We express grave dissatisfaction and resolute opposition," end quote. Subtitled, U.S. unilateral actions will backfire. Yeah, I agree with this for a long time ago. Shang said the international community sees clearly that the United States has done. The U.S. has initiated tariff and trade wars, imposing exorbitant levies globally, just for its own selfish interests. It has formed exclusionary cliques and engaged in bloc confrontations, causing deep concern among various countries, he said. It has also strengthened military deployments in the Asia-Pacific region, grossly intervened in the international affairs of other countries, and incited tensions, he added. The facts have repeatedly proved that the U.S. is going against the tide of the times and acting unilaterally, which will only backfire on itself, Shang said. On Taiwan question. Noting that the Taiwan question is purely China's internal affairs, Shang said the U.S. has no right to make irresponsible remarks or to attempt using it as a bargaining chip to contain China. The Chinese People's Liberation Army will resolutely safeguard national sovereignty and territorial integrity, and will firmly crush any quote-unquote Taiwan independence, separatist schemes, and any external interference, he said. Quote, "Our determination is unwavering and our capabilities and means are strong and reliable," end quote, he added. On South China Sea, the Chinese spokesperson noted that the South China Sea is internationally recognized as one of the busiest and safest shipping routes. He said that China will persist in resolving differences through dialogue and consultation with relevant countries, uphold territorial sovereignty and maritime rights in accordance with the law, and collaborate with regional countries to build a sea of people, friendship, and cooperation. And that's it. Later I'm going to try the tree left.